Okay, we are back with the second game of forZe Esports vs Cyber Legacy, and they've got a Mars Lich, Enchantress, and Phantom Lancer on the side of Cyber Legacy, so just call it now. Just game over. Yeah, we're done. GG, go third. No, only joking. We have a good combination of heroes as well for forZe Esports. We saw this, was it yesterday? All the games are just blurring into one, so excuse me if I'm having these flashbacks right before my eyes of seeing this draft anyway. Seeing this draft before it fully gets drafted. As Troll Warlord and Oracle, I talked about this last time this was picked up, that it's quite good in the sense that you don't need to worry about your Troll Warlord with the Oracle's False Promise.
Dark Seer.
Oh, shame the Batrider's batting out. But yeah, you don't need to worry about the Troll Warlord, because he will have the battle trance in the middle of the fights if he needs to keep himself alive with that lifesteal as well. Meanwhile, the Oracle can throw out the False Promise on somebody else. Clockwork Dark Seer, again, good combination. You don't even really need the Blink Dagger anymore or the hook to engage. You just drop the Surge on the Clockwork and watch him go. Literally watch him go to cogs out a couple of enemies, drop out the battery slots as well, chases them down, make sure they can never get away. But on the side of Cyber Legacies, they do have the Mars and the Phantom Lancer. Good, strong, tanky, hard to kill heroes. The Mars hasn't really, from the builds that I've seen,
10 seconds
the CIS builds that I've seen, they don't usually use the Bulwark until like level 8 or 9, when the 9 would be about right. Level 10, when there's nothing else to level up.
Radiant's pick
Is when they go for the Bulwark.
Dire's pick.
Void Incarnate.
Okay, that's not a bad hero. I'm just not sure if this game goes 40 minutes. How do you deal with the Phantom Lancer illusions? Yeah, forZe.
10 seconds
Darkseer's
to go.
Vacuum, Ion Shell, it's going to be alright. The Rocket Flare does a little bit of
5
damage.
seconds.
But Will and Axes, I guess. That'll be able to do a bit, but you look at this and you think, well, if the Phantom Lancer gets a heart, is it going to work, this draft from forZe? TA is still there. Yeah, TA's still there as well, if Cyber Legacy want to go back for this, because Pikachu was absolutely dominant on that TA last game. The bans, just in case anybody needs to see them, are going to be the Lone Druid, the Puck, Razor, Necrophos, as well as the Huskar and the Magnus. Meanwhile, on the side of forZe, they ban out the Batrider, which actually would have complemented their lineup pretty damn well, but just didn't want to give it away. Timbersaw, as well as the Nyx, Lifestealer, Faceless Void, and the OD.
Admiral Conquer.
Take your pick.
Ooh, I really like this. Because Gibkey is just going to be like, oh, I'm going to Astral Step, then I'm going to Dissimulate, and then I'm going to get my, my Resonant Pulse off, and then I'm going to, and it's like, Koki just goes, X marks the spot. No, you're not. You're not doing any of that. No, come back. Come back right here. And die, effectively. Because we've seen it before. Void Spirit can step over the Mars Arena with the Astral Step, so having something like the X marks the spot just to bring him back, keep him in there, that's going to be really good for the fights. So now, just waiting for Pikachu to pick up the Conquer as Palintimos. We'll be playing the Phantom Lancer, Bignum on the Enchantress. We've got Happy Terraria,
10 seconds to go.
Diorara on the Lich, Chappie on the Mars. Yeah, there we go, Pikachu. Now, Gibkey on the Void Spirit. I am interested to see how this lane does against the Conquer. While BZZ plays the Darkseer, Chew on the Clockwork, Vanscore playing up on the Oracle, and picked up by 19 Teen is the Troll Warlord. So, again, best of 5. We have one game down, at least 2 more to go, including this one. Is it going to be the full stretch of 5? Can Cyber Legacy take this game? Because looking at their draft, if forZe want to fight early and fight often, then it could still take Palintimos a little bit of time to get online. But you look at the rest of Cyber Legacy's lineup and you go, well, Mars hits level 6, the arena comes out. Enchantress is going to be untouchable, so the Troll Warlord, not really going to be able to right-click it down. There's going to be a decent amount of damage from the Iron Shell and the Clockwork's Battery Assault. Maybe the Void Spirit's magic damage as well. But is it going to be enough as Troll Warlords... I've been wrong about this before. I was wrong about it in the first game yesterday between Gambit and forZe, when I just thought forZe didn't have enough damage in their lineup.
This is just
Places, everyone. Watch your step. It's 6 feet down.
Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't think they had enough damage in the lineup. And then they just turned it on at like minute 7 and started fighting and didn't stop fighting until they beat Gambit. But I'm going to say the same thing. I'm going to say I don't like forZe's kind of... It's not a 4 Protect 1 on the Troll, but it is a case of... We've got the Void Spirit core, we've got the Troll core, and then the rest of us are going to be utility to be used while fighting. Palintimos just sees Chew, just nope, back behind the trees. But they're going to use the Dark Seer and the Clockwork to kind of initiate, get those fights started, and just use the Troll Warlord as the engine to push those fights to the brink and win them and beat them through, and try and push Cyber Legacy back behind the tier 3s and ultimately win the game. But I just think that Cyber Legacies may have seen their game against Gambit yesterday. They knew this was coming from forZe, and they're just like, well, if you want to fight, we want to fight too. We already proved that we can do it in that first game,
and they're off.
And we're going to really carry on pushing it to you. BCC are going to be slowed down here by the Spirit Lance, but Enchantress still going to be taking a lot of damage. And now, Chew, they might even not wait till 7 minutes. Bignum has to use these Fairy Fires. He might need to use his other one now as well. He does have a salve for when that Battery Assault, if he can get himself away. That's a long Battery Assault. It is going to be coming out now. Chew, does he have the move speed? He does just have it because he's got the boots first. So I'm surprised Bignum's going to heal up and not just go back to base and then TP, because the TP's... Oh, Chew's just going to come right back. Yeah. And again, closes the gap, and with the Battery Assault, if he wants to do it as well, Bignum probably too close to the tier 1 or tier 2 even. TP, Chew. Not going to cancel that. And now Chew's got a little bit of catching up to do. And Bignum actually had to go for the Enchantress, enchant on the Enchantress, just to try and slow this down. But I don't know. I'm ready to be proved wrong. I'm always ready to be proved wrong. It happens often enough. But I just like, if it gets to 30 minutes, I just like Legacy build. I like their heroes more. Mars is probably going to have not probably, is having a hard time on this bottom lane. Between 19 Teen as well as the Oracle. Ooh. The creeps are going to be pulled away. Can he get the courier as well? Oh, didn't have the damage for it. Bignum. Yeah, this Iron Shell, it does just phase this damage out. But Bignum's going to be looking here yet just to get the denies off, and that's actually really clever. Clockwork can come in 633 between the two towers here. And another set of creeps. But BCC's getting really down low. Chew is going to be able to put out another Battery Assault, but it is going to be on the creeps now as well. The Enchantress slow comes out, another salve picked up by Darkseer. Gotcha. But I don't think PL kills. PL's just going to be like, you know what, we'll just get the last hits on the tower then. That's fine. That is fine. As BCC, even the Skeleton's going to come up, and net is available.
The Radiant's courier's a goner.
Okay. I think it was in neutral actually that killed Chew's courier there. But Pikachu, how is he doing? Mid lane, it's quite even. It's quite even. Yeah, the Resonant Pulse, it blocks that physical damage, but not for long, and then you just get a Tidebringer. Meanwhile, top lane, this could actually be... no, it's not going to be First Blood. Battery Assault could be used once again. Clockwork has the Clarities and the Mangoes to get this off. And just to be a real pain. X marks the spot. Resonant Pulse has been used. So there's going to be the physical. Is there going to be enough, though? He might go for the right click here. Gibkey, he's got the move speed by 5 over, but he's going to go for the cleave off it. Yeah, Resonant Pulse doesn't protect against the cleave damage. Cancels that self. As Bignum will be able to get the first blood there over to forZe. Yeah, Chappie not having as bad of a time when he's got a couple levels. Did he go for the... He's actually gone for an early point and bulwark. Makes so much sense up against the troll. 2, Clarity going to be cancelled. Is level 2. Could throw those cogs up, but he's going to keep his level. The enchant comes out, and then Impetus is not being thrown. Impetus is... I'm surprised actually Bignum didn't throw the Impetus though, because that might not have been a kill, but it's a lot more harass damage. In fact, well, because it's not a defined flat damage, Bignum it couldn't have been a kill. But Chew's getting pretty low anyway. Maybe Bignum didn't think it was worth the mana if it wasn't going to be a confirmed kill. SPL even gets the creeps behind the tower. He's just going to let Bignum find a little bit of farm here.
Double damage.
This is going to be really nice because this is going to be Enchantress, obviously trailing around the map after the Chuckle Brothers here. Ooh, cogs are going to be dropped. Happy Terraria will be killed off here. 19 will be able to secure that one. As Chew, maybe not declared missing. Mid lane now, Gibkey is just trying to farm these side stacks. As he's slowly fallen behind Kunkka. It's not like a massive fall behind, but it's slowly fallen behind. And now Enchantress has the move speed. But Clockwork has the windlace. Meanwhile, Mars and 19, how are they doing? How are they doing? He's not got as many last hits here, the troll, as the PL. Oh, PL. He actually might be going on BZC. Do they have another Spirit Lancer? Maybe he does have a Spirit Lancer. There's going to be the right clicks coming out from the illusions as well. Going to be able to get himself to a bounty rune. How close off another Spirit Lancer is he? A second. But he turns it around, thinks he's wasting too much time. Doesn't know where the Clockwork is. Doesn't want to be giving up a kill when he is 5 last hits ahead. And then I, if we're counting those. Meanwhile, again, mid lane. It's Pikachu again can keep just throwing out this Tidebringer, and it is another bonus 75 damage on top. I don't actually think it connected to Gibkey though. What?
Radiant's
It is physical, but for some reason the Resonant Pulse doesn't block it. I guess because I don't know actually why it doesn't block it. As the clap comes out, Vansko
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
was able to move away just in time. So Enchantress's clap doesn't affect an Oracle.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
As Chappie, yeah, 2 points into the spear. And again, Impetus, he can just sit out here, just carry on harassing the troll. Troll is level 5, while Chappie's only level 4. He is close though, but this is going to be shared. Oh, well, he's only going to remain close. There we go, he's level 5 now. It's going to be 3 points into the spear. Look at that damage onto Vansko. 2 more Impetus shots, and that is a dead Oracle. As once again, the Darkseer just going to be playing silly buggers.
Invisibility.
Yeah, here comes the Kunkka. Going to be able to drop the X marks the spot, Torrent, and a boat. Brings it back, yeah, right click.
Eat my weight.
Drop them tips. Chew. Enchantress doesn't want to use it. There's going to be the Astral Step. 2 Astral Steps. Bignum will be killed off. And now it's 19 with the double. Gibkey got pinned to the tree. The troll. There was enough damage there with the 2 Astral Steps to get the double kill. Really good play there by the Void Spirit.
Radiant's mid
And I
tower's
think
coming
that's
apart.
his... Oh, he's most of the way. Should be able to get it off this creep wave, maybe? Off. Yeah, it's going to be off the next creep wave, but that is going to be his level 6. So 19. Should be able to get that battle trance up. As Kunkka waits, Kunkka does have the boat in 18. It's a long time to wait, especially to give up this mid lane. Maybe you move the Enchantress. Yeah, Enchantress will be moving there because she is only level 3. Looks to get some experience and then look towards the Untouchable, which will be quite nice.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
But then you do still have to, I mean, Untouchable, 180 attack slow. Arena does come up. Are they going to be able to get the kill here? Cogs are going to be dropped. Shoe is going to be a still live. Clockwork going to be healed up now by Vansko. Vansko has the mana to keep going, to rebuild him, make him stronger and faster. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Bignum. Dissimulate is going to be there as well as the Remnant, but this is going to be underneath the tier 1 tower. Gamekeep's going to be slowed down, and even the impetus damage coming through couldn't kill off Bignum. Meanwhile, Clockwork, Abdurrara, this could be a different story. Oh, Kunkka is going to come in though. Is there going to be a torrent? Durara doesn't lead him into the torrent, and now X-Max the spot comes out, but that's going to be a little bit too late. Boat is going to be there, but there will be actual false promise. It doesn't really matter. Still, that's a really long spear to push the troll back. Does he want to carry on going on this, trying to fight this? There is no board. Torrent's going to be there, pulled back by the Ether Remnant there. Chappie trying to get the TP off. The Torrent does come through. Chappie body blocks Pikachu, but there's going to be the Ether step forwards, and now one more right click pins him to the side of the stairs, but it's going to be another kill. Pikachu, can he get himself away from this as the battle trance has been popped? And now Habdurari only level 3, so there's not going to be any chain frost. Trying to turn this one around. X-Max the spot comes out onto Pikachu. Pikachu's going to go back in. No, heal. Oh, there is going to be heal now. Enchantress going to be able to pop those. It looks like Pikachu is there going to be enough damage to take him down, though. Gibkey will be able to get it on the high ground. And now, even with the Nature's Attendants, Bignum.
2 down.
Oh, forZe lacking fights in the last match, but this match, they are
Radiant's
absolutely
top tower's in bad shape.
just pulling. I think that was on Kunkka for going back in. He really should have just cut his losses. You know, he thought he got a little bit greedy. Thought, you know, we can get another kill, which cost them another 2. But all plaudits to forZe there as well for taking advantage of the fact that they knew they could win that fight. X-Max's spot's going to come out. Torrent was off the mark, and no boat for a second, so that's not X-Max's spot's not going to lead to anything. Darkseid gets himself a rune now, going towards the mechanism. I assume that is going to be a full Guardian's Greaves at some point. Blintimos, how's the net worth doing? 5k. Not bad, because he is being left alone on this top lane just to do Phantom Lancer things. Just farming up. Ooh, keen optic. You can just pick it up, TP it away. Yeah. Chappie now. He's, like I said, we did see that Arena of Blood. He's got a little bit of space as the Troll Warlord is in the jungle doing farming things. Who doesn't have...
Dire's mid tower's having...
Oh, now he's going to have mana for the battle trance, just in case. Just in case.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't
What's the
pretty
cooldown on
sight
that?
right
Every
now.
90
Dire's
seconds.
mid tower won't last much longer.
Top lane.
Structures must have been
Bignum,
fortified.
again, going to be given space. He's getting close to having the
Trouble brewing at
Untouchable now
Radiant's
as
bottom
well.
tower.
Arcane power.
Players here.
Rocket Flare does come out. Is there a hook? Yeah, Clockwork is level 6, but no real follow-up. Meanwhile, in the jungle, they are going to be coming across Palintimos. The wall gets dropped, and now it looks like Phantom Lancer will be killed off. The arena did get dropped, but Mars,
Radiant's
he's too
bottom
busy
tower
running away
ain't
to
pretty
fight in his
sight
own
right
arena.
now.
What?
How about that?
I don't even know what you were doing there, Lich.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help. The Dire went and fortified their structures. Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Now Enchantress does have the level 6. Ooh, Hook's going to be onto the Kunkka. That wall is still there as well. How long does that thing last? As, yeah, right. Holding my hands up, saying I'm wrong. There is way enough damage here for forZe to fight this one out. At least in the early game.
Tower's done for.
Okay, pause. 19-teen has rotated up, looking to push this this safe lane tower down. Bottom lane Palintimos, he's already taken the safe lane tower, going towards the Diffusal Blade now as well. literally a creep hit away from having the gold to get it as well. Top lane, Chew. Oh, there's no hook. Pulling axes are going to be there. Instantly, the nature's attempts are going to come through any TPs. That's a lot of damage. As Vanskor was just able to take down Bignum with the help of his team in seconds flat. You're not supposed to be able to do that to an Enchantress. And yet, there it is. That's what happens.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Chappie in the mid lane. Gibkey is there, and again, we do know that the Astral Step gets you out of the arena, so having someone like the Lich, who's not skilled up the Sinister Gaze, to pull you back in, as well as the X-Max spot from Pikachu, is going to be quite good fighting up against Gibkey. But with how Gibkey's 4-0-5, he might actually go for a little bit more. The Dissimulate's going to be coming out. Happy Doria, he gets himself away, just sees the other heroes, doesn't want to commit to that. Ooh. PL though, making a move onto Vanskor, and the net comes out. This is a dead Oracle, and his team just abandons him. Yeah, Palintimos, good kill.
It heals like the salt sea air.
Is there a smoke? Are they going to go for a gank? Happy does have one. It looked like they were grouping up for it, but maybe just getting a little bit of dewarding in first. Yeah. Because you don't want to smoke under wards. Pikachu just X-Maxed in the spot behind the tower, making sure he doesn't get picked off. As you can see, he's actually going to go for the Shadow Blade. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with that, while Chappie... there is a groupings of a fight. Oh, he's going to come down. Drops the Arena of Blood now as well. Gibkey is in there. There's going to be a boat coming through. Wall gets dropped on top of this now. Dissimulate. The right clicks Chew. There's no step, and the other arena's down. But they're trying to fight this. BCC's getting pretty down low, but it doesn't really matter. Chew will be killed off. Bignum gets that one. But now 19 racing himself in with the Battletrons. Anything to control him here. Anything at all. Bignum. It's going to be the double, triple, mega kill streak for both Gibkey and the Troll. Okay, 16 minutes in, 15-6. forZe, they are just like absolutely set out to prove me wrong at every turn.
Mine is truly a pleasant dance.
Gave up a bottom tower.
BZ even gets himself a rune with the trusty shovel. So Void Spirit got himself the Crystallis. I wonder if he's getting anything, because we've seen Yule Scepters come out after Crystallis, usually on the Void Spirit. As the mid lane, the guy could have gone out to Chew. One more right click here from Pikachu, as well as Bignum. That impetus now, no cooldown on that. 20% distance damage.
8 knots and full ahead.
And going towards his Dragon Lance as well.
A bauble from the void.
Yeah, so BZZ, Guardian's Greaves, next item on the list. Gibkey, yeah, Yule Scepter is queued up as well, like I thought it would be, as the BKB getting close to being finished on Troll. And yeah, they really don't have any way to stop Troll once he battle trances. Because in that last fight, all the stuns were already used. X marks the spot. Void Spirit doesn't care. He's just going to be able to bottle through that.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight. sight right now.
Fan braces. I want to see if he keeps these on the strength fan braces. It looks like he is going to do. Nope, there we go. Swaps them over. That was just because it was on cooldown. Bottom lane, though, there's going to be 4 heroes. Arena of Blood gets dropped. And I guess this is just so Chappie can get himself away. But Vanscourt will be there. Is he going to try and drop the root? Nah, just a right click. And Troll's not that bothered. He's just like, well, let him go. I'll farm creeps instead. Gibkey. Gonna be a 4-man smoke. Rocket Flare does come out. Doesn't see anybody though. There's gonna be the surge coming through. Are they gonna be able to find Chappie? Chappie, the spear is gonna latch Chew to the tree, but Chappie wants to keep on running. The Astral Strap's gonna come forward now. Again, those are both on cooldown. Chappie trying to get himself away. He's actually gonna be healed here by the Purifying Flames. And gets a tip.
No breaking down the Radiant
I
structures
don't think
like
Gibkey
this.
dropped an Ether Realm. Oh, he did, and he just didn't catch.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
In the mid lane. Pikachu. Yeah. He's going to be going for a halberd now as well. That's going to be great for dealing with the troll at the beginning of these fights. And Chappie,
Dire's mid tower
I
could use a little help.
guess he can see most of the team in the mid lane around this T1 tower, so he's just like, you know what? I need items. I need farm. I need to be getting towards that Vlad's.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Gibkey, though, still looking for
Dire's
kills.
mid tower won't last much longer. Can't do nothing about Dire's structures right now. Radiant's top
As
tower.
Palintimos on the top lane. How's he doing net worth wise? It's actually quite good. It's going even with 19 team. Just trading off of these towers.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Is he going to carry on going on his own here? He might just do, because he can see again most of the side of forZe in the mid lane, trying to do what he can here up against this tier 2 tower mid.
Dire's
And
mid tower could use
just
a little
look at
help.
this. In fact, oh, that's a good capture. That is a great capture. It forces, well, it doesn't force them back, but forces they don't want to be giving up this XP. Meanwhile, top lane, once again, Palintimos got this down to a quarter of its health, this tower. So Gibkey did have to come back in and defend. Meanwhile, Pikachu. Okay. Yeah, just gets himself out. He's probably not too jammed about fighting until he gets this halberd, until he can deal with this troll. Flair's gonna be there. But Chew. No hooks. No hooks. But again, look at this. Cyber Legacies, and they're just adapting. They're like, right, you want a 5-man fight.
Structures must have been fortified.
That's cool, that's cool. We'll just delay you on whatever lane you're on, and we'll take your tier 2s. We'll push this out. We'll make it hard for you to decide where you actually want to be. But where do you want to be? It's in the Roshan pit. forZe, this is going to be a quick one. Yeah, there's not even going to be the vision close to see this. And it looks like they're not going to be fighting. In fact, what's this tower on now? It will go down to the siege creep, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just one more. Oh no, 25 health. BTZ, is he going to deny this? It's going to go for the TP actually now. Is this a bait? Roshan's been taken. Age is picked up by the troll. There is an Arena of Blood. I just missed that. The boat's going to be off the mark. No, not tracking anybody back. Shane Frost bounces through. Chew's going to be taking a little bit of damages. Gibkey gets pulled back there by the Sinister Gaze. A big vacuum into the wall on 2 heroes, but they're going to be able to get the kill onto Happy Terraria. Meanwhile, Palintimos takes a 2-1 tower mid. Just going to use the illusions to push out. But yeah, this tower. Anybody? No. Nobody. Tower. One last right click. Take it down. Okay, sure. Enchantress getting close to finishing off the The Dragonlance.
But not gone.
That's actually quite nice as well. Just stacking up a load more dots and DPS on Enchantress. What is not to love? Gibkey from behind. The smoke is going to be there. He's got an invis of smoke breaks. Abdurrah is just like, there's somebody around here.
Difficulties.
Well, Yule Scepter. Who else is going to be coming in to help him fight? Nobody. Nobody. They're all the way over there.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Daruria was the person there in the horror movie that turns around to look to see what's behind them. Turns back, their entire party's gone, and then the monster just comes and gets them. And like in 20 minutes, Chappie will turn around and go, "Hey, where's Lich?" "I don't know, I thought it was with you." "Well, I thought it was with you." As Chappie, the hook's going to be off the mark. Arena of Blood pins him to the wall now as well. And he just goes for the blink up. There's got to be nothing to cancel this. Actually, the vacuum down. Oh, BCC, I thought he was out of range of that. But Chappie, I think he was seen by the courier there as well. Chappie needs to get himself out of this. He's buying space. 3 heroes. Are they going to try and call on the Troll Warlord? But it looks like with the Spirit Vessel, this is going to be Chappie. He is a tanky boy, no doubt. No doubt he's a tanky boy.
Surrender all hope to the void.
But after 4 heroes get themselves surrounding you, then there's not a lot you can do to get away from that or try and fight that. Especially when your TP's already been cancelled. Achu is...
There it goes.
the Guardian's group's finished by the Darks here. They are. And he's going for his own Blink Dagger. That's going to be quite nice. That's... Yule set it up. Conquer. Are they going to be able to fight this one through? They are going to be able to find out Pikachu. And boat's going to be there, but Dodge about to dissimulate. And Pikachu's trying to run himself away. It looks like, though, Gibkey does he have another step. He dodges out the Remnant here, Pikachu, with a hook, though. They do have enough to lock him down the cogs. If Pikachu's trying to run himself, but Spirit Vessel onto Van's Cohort. I think it has it. No, who is it that has the Spirit Vessel? Oh, Clockwork. Chew has it. Yeah, it's real hard to be solo. Because you just lose your life. Rocket Flare comes in. It's going to be a little bit of a siege onto this tier 3. You know, maybe Palintimos goes forward because you can see nobody else is down here. Just to try and take this tier 3 tower. While the rest of his team buy time and space. Kunka up in 16 though. It looks like Troll just trying to trade this one off. Yeah, the TPs are going to be coming in. There's the Manta Star though. He used it pretty darn early now. Palintimos, he's going to be able to get himself out of this. He might be able to actually get a kill onto Gibkey. Now the Impetus kill secured by Bignum. And they want to be going on to Chew now as well to slow down the right clicks. Are they going to be able to get this with the enchant as well as the Impetus? One more of anything will be able to get the kill. And now Palintimos. forZe gets the kill in the jungle though. I guess they're just trying to cancel the TPs here while PL, they fight out this tier 3 tower. They want to be able to get this. It is getting close to getting down. It might actually be a Rax now as well. It's going to be a ranged Rax as BCC will take down Chappie, but it was just enough to cancel the TPs. 19-teen, he's in a rush, he's running. As he does have himself the more full Melania and the BKB. But it is going to be a ranged Rax while the Dire do protect their tier 3 tower. So a mini base race comes out and Cyber prove they come out ahead. Oh, Paladin Sword as well. What does Kunka have? Because I'd give that to Kunka. What's flying out in the courier? It's the Mindbreaker. To Enchantress, I guess? Yeah, Enchantress doesn't have anything. Mindbreaker's quite nice to get that silence from range. It is only 1.5 seconds every 20 seconds, but just the bonuses and the attack speed bonuses and everything, it's actually quite nice with the Dragonlance, just to be able to throw out more impetuses.
Do it with flair.
Yes, X marks the spot.
And now even Kunka just trying to do split push things. They have a ranged Rax, so this top lane is going to push in. If Kunkka can do this, maybe create a little bit of space. Maybe, yeah, Troll's giving it absolutely no thought. He's like, yeah, no way that you take another tier 3 tower and maybe even another Rax out of this. Oh, the hook comes through. It actually comes straight through Phantom Lancer and Happy Terraria. He's just dead. He is DED dead. Now they're trying to go on to Palintimos. Palintimos, can they do anything to save the carry here now? Right clicks Give Key. Is he going to be able to get himself away? The dissimulate will be there, but it just looks like Phantom Lancer. He was locked down for the longest time, and now... Oh, Arena of Blood comes out. This is going to be really good. Is there going to be anything to finish off these kills? It looks like it's just going to be used to disengage. When he maybe could have got the kill onto Chew. Maybe didn't want to without the full team behind them. The Cyber Legacy just made the call to get out and stuck to it.
Bottom tower.
This bottom lane, it's going to be flared up, so no risk of it pushing in too much.
Invisibility.
Where's Troll? He's got a Basher now as well, going to Abyssals. Kunkka, mate, nobody knows what that scribble's about. As Mars wants the BKB. That is going to help him out slightly. Barry Assault cannot pierce spell immunity. Power Cogs, doesn't really matter, because it's like an area of effect grab. The hook, however, strong dispels only. And does pierce spell immunity. So even with that BKB, you can fling yourself at the enemy.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
But yeah, Gibkey, your Scepter will be there. That pop, man. But yeah, sorry, the Yule Scepter, he's already got himself a Soul Crest now as well. Going towards the BKB. He's even got the Fairy Fires for the plus 35 damage. And it always seems to be the Void Spirits that get Fairy Fires. I'm pretty sure in the last couple of matches...
Bottom
tower, the TPs from Troll are going to be coming in. Looking for a backstab now as well. Chappie blinks himself forward, just blinks himself around this gank though. Gibkey's going to be there. Yule Scepter, does he instantly drop the Arena of Blood? Well, backlines Chew. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. The Diffusal Blade doing damage enough. Palintimos changes target to Vansko, but Vansko should still pop here. Does he have the heals to keep himself alive? Has a little bit of mana. Arena of Blood goes up. They kill off Gibkey now. 19-teen with the BKB. Can just walk himself through the walls like some sort of ghost. But the chase is on. Are they going to be able to get anything else out of this? Do you get BCZ? X marks the spot, comes up. Do they have the torrent? Do they have any damage? 19-teen will be killed off, and with one fight, Legacy, they absolutely swing the momentum of this match because the two cores are dead. No buybacks down for at least 40 seconds, and they've got all 5 heroes up. And they've got to know there's no buybacks. Can they kill off Chew now as well? They'll get him 46 seconds without the clockwork. Only the Oracle. What the hell just happened? Save for buybacks, lads. Save for buybacks. I'm surprised they're even going for the second lane of Rax and not just going straight tier 4s. Oh, it was the courier.
Top rags ain't gonna last long.
They've still got 26 seconds. Roshan's up.
Arms for the dead.
What the bloody hell just happened? There is a tier 2 tower, so it's not going to be megas, but again, still 10 seconds. And
Double damage.
Mars, when does he want? Yeah, X marks the spot on Mars. They're not going to go for Roshan though. But this is actually really good. They got both side lanes, which are a pain in the ass to push out anyway. You know, you have to split. And if you decide, oh, we're going to fight Roshan, we're going to try and take a team fight in the enemy jungle, you have to be so conscious about both of these lanes pushing in because of super creeps. And it looks like maybe, are they going to go for another smoke? There is one up on Happy Terraria. They could go for this. The DD is all but worn out.
new bounty.
As Mars, he's got the pipe going towards the BKB. As we've seen, he's already had the blink dagger.
All for my chest.
Maybe with the smoke up. Yeah, maybe. Mars gets the blink. That was, again, quick reactions there by Chappie. Chappie, well, there's going to be the reveal here on Pikachu. Pikachu can get himself away. There's the Arena of Blood before he can get the BKB up, so he's going to be pinned to the wall. Can't get himself out of this now. Well, the False Promise will come out, but again, no buyback on the Void Spirit, and it looks like 19-teen is going to be able to live through this. He should be able to with the Battle Trance as well as that Lifesteal heal. Pikachu's already dropped the boat. Torrent's still available. X marks the spot if he wants to go for it. Who's he going to grab? It is going to be 19-teen. Teen is just dead. He's, again, the Sinister Gaze comes out. The TPs are coming back to the base. The buyback as well on 19-teen.
Just in case you thought I was.
So this time he did have the buyback, but this opens up the Roshan. They have a building left and nothing on the bot lane, so these tier 4 towers now going to be exposed. Buybacks available for the Void Spirit. Do they want to try and make a play here for Roshan? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, which Palintimos is going to be able to get himself inside the Roshan pit. Or the smoke. Is it a bait? Might be. If they catch out the troll, well, Void Spirit does have the buyback now. I'd just like to see them commit, to be honest, especially on Valentine's Day, the day where you are supposed to commit. It looks like it's going to be happening now as well. As Palintimos, he's in the Roshan pit, the illusions. That change was just, illusions can hit Roshan without being purged. Yeah, sure. As Chappie, I love the positioning here. Just in that river, he looks like he's going to blink forward if he wants to. He can drop the Arena of Blood and just keep a load of heroes tied up. No, do I should go? 19-teen. He's already bought back. If he dies back now as well, Void Spirit does have the buy. No, he's 20 gold short. Oh, if he gets caught out here without getting a kill or an assist or anything, if Void Spirit's going to be in a world of trouble. And, well, it is going to be the kill onto the Lich. So maybe they can do something right here. Gibkey, though, there's going to be the False Promise to keep him alive. And now, are they going to be able to chase anyone down? The Troll going to be caught into the cogs. Get him outside of those cogs. He doesn't want to be in the cogs. The Kunkka will be killed off. The spear comes through, pinning. But now it looks like they are going to be able to take down Chappie. This is going to be a great fight. Meanwhile, oh, in the river. Can they get it? Well, the buyback is available now for the Void Spirit, but Palintimos needs to get away. Doppelganger's going to be there. The vacuum's going to be off the mark. BZZ wants to carry on chasing. The Whirling Axe has come out now as well. Palintimos, is he going to be able to get himself away with the Doppelganger? Got himself 2 more seconds to wait. He's being right-clicked down as well as the Spirit Lance. He might be able to get it. The Rocket Flood comes off now as well. Gets himself up onto the high ground, but BZZ is going to be able to blink there as well. The Abyssal Blade comes back. He's going to be able to turn this around and get the kill. And now, Palintimos, he's going to be healed up by the Purifying Flames Fire as well. And Bignum, the hook comes in. It looks like Palintimos wants to go back. Vansco's going to take a whole load of damage. But Bignum does die there. And they get a good few kills out of this. forZe throwing the momentum back in their favour. But again, these side lanes are pushing in. TPs are available to come back. Yeah, the Troll is going to come back to defend the base. And this is the issue. Roshan, he's 6k health, 4 heroes dead, and look at where forZe need to be. forZe won that on this side of the map. He won it in this part of the jungle around this outpost, and all of a sudden they need to shift back and go back to their high ground because it's pushing in because you've got 2 lanes of racks down.
Yeah, coin. Rack it on.
So, yeah, just looking at the buybacks, it's actually now in favour on the side of forZe. Troll doesn't have his for about 4.5 minutes. They're going to scan now. Cyber, see Roshan's being done. The Torrent's going to be there as well. They can see Roshan. He's being disarmed and bashed. And oh, is there going to be an Arena of Blood, or are they just going to keep Chappie locked down? The BKB I think comes out there, and now back line, so there's going to be the Sinister Gaze dragging Shu back in, so that's going to be the first casualty of this. Bow on top of 19-teen. Do they have the damage after this False Promise? Big vacuum into the wall though. Palintimos, he's not sure where he wants to be attacking here, because 19-teen with the Battle Trance, he is going to be using it now. He's actually going to be out of that, and now right click down the Torrent. Backlines, Void Spirit, trying to do what they can. Happy Terror will be going down, but the impetus, he's going to be able to dissimulate away from this. And now the 4-step forward, Bignum, one more, he takes him down. Buyback is there from the Void Spirit if they want to go for this. But maybe, with the Troll being out for 94 seconds, Roshan, and maybe a tier 2 tower, Dirty Dream, a tier 3 tower, could be picked up here. Because Lich will be back in 25 by the time this Roshan is done. And they push themselves down the mid lane. Happy Terraria should be back. Kunkka does X marks the spot. Got himself the AC as well.
Even my plan
Oh, Void.
is a toss in the dark.
Buyback. It's an all and often play. Because with a minute before the troll is back alive,
Radiant's mid tower.
if you lose Void,
Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good.
it's damn hard. You lose that match. Happy Terraria comes across BZZ, or more like BZZ comes across Happy Terraria. There's even going to be the Rocket Flare in, but you've got two heroes here. Chu, trying to do what he can, but you're losing a tier 3, you're losing your last set of racks. What are you doing, Chu? Get back to base!
There goes the Radiant's mid range.
And that's Megas. Still 26 seconds before the troll can come back. Lich will buy back for this. It looks like in the 20 seconds.
Radiant's mid tower's getting the 1-4.
Cyber Legacy, do you want to end this? Do they have enough time? Troll, 13 seconds. This is going to be a quick one, or the hook's going to come in. BKB's pop by anyone. If you want to be fighting this, Chu's going to be taking a whole lot of harass as well. They're going to be able to take down the Oracle, and now it's going to be the buyback now, and it's going to be able to take down Darkseid. One more right click, anything? Oh, Dissimulate coming through now. Gibkey needs to be careful because he did buy back. If he gets close, the Astral steps forward. Astral steps to his death. That is going to be the... No, the Glimmer Cape keeps him alive! Oh, Darkseid though, is he going to be as lucky? Palentimos, he's looking to kill the X-Marks spot. He's going to be out onto BZZ. BZZ's going to be able to search himself away, but it doesn't really matter because he's going to be brought back. The X-Marks spot. Troll, 19 team, trying to do what he can to the rest of this team though, just keeping this Ancient alive. But Cyber Legacy... 15k, they're 8 kills behind and they've got a 15k net worth advantage. This is absolutely bananas. Proper BANANAS. Look at that swing. It's a proper roller coaster. And it's all trending down.
Invisibility.
As Phantom Lancer, there's a DD. Who's he leaving it for? Is he leaving it for the Kunkka? X marks the spot. Yeah, it's just going to leave it for the Kunkka, it looks like. Where's the Aegis? Palentimos, should have thought, really. Should have known. Just making sure it hadn't been popped.
Because at this point,
But I mean, Phantom Lancer, he's died once this match. There's only the Kunkka with buyback. But if Palentimos gets a couple of kills here with the Aegis, I think they try and force this out. I think they're going to try and go for GG. Yeah, they're just going to go straight onto the Ancient, and now the Doppelganger comes out. There's going to be the Abyssal Blade if he wants to use it. He does want to use it. Pikachu, meanwhile, the backlines, they are going to be able to take down Chu. No buyback available, down for 88. Chainfrost is going to bounce now as well. Just look at this Troll Warlord. The Sinister Gaze dragging him back in. He's being spun around the Chainfrost now as well. Oh, False Promise keeps him alive. Is he going to be able to survive through, though, because he's been stunned up into the tree? And that's going to be most of the False Promise as well as the Battle Trance. And now it just looks like GG. It's going to be an Ancient being taken down. Cyber Legacy turn this game on its head when forZe were in such a commanding position and take the second game. 24, they were at a 6 kill deficit here now as well, still 17k net worth ahead. And Cyber Legacy, just that one fight, being able to take 2 sets of racks, I am speechless. Which is bad for my job, because I need my words. But super impressive Cyber Legacy, looking so strong here against forZe. So that is going to be 2-0. It's a best of 5. forZe, if they want any chance of going through to the minor now, they need to reverse sweep. They need to come through, make it 3 wins in a row. But I don't know how you do it. Cyber Legacy just looked great here. So we are going to take a quick break, guys, and just take a minute to calm down. Just recompose ourselves. Breathe. Just let that heart rate fall and settle. But we will be coming back with Game 3 right after this, so stick around because we're going to have more heart racing Dota right after this break.